Hey guys, this is John, Hometown Auto Repair. We're working on a '02 Chevy Monte Carlo with the 3400, which is basically a 3.4 liter. These engines are known to be quite reliable actually. It came in the shop with a misfire. The customer had put on some new plugs and wires and he simply got some plug wires crossed. I took care of that and he said, hey, there's a check engine light, will you look at that? So I thought I'd make a video on, it's an '02 heater circuit. A lot of you guys may already know how to do this, but this is the way I check them. I feel like it's the quickest way. And you see those circuits a lot. So if you don't know what a '02 heater actually does, it's actually just a heating element inside your '02 sensor, and it's trying to get the '02 sensor up to temperature as fast as it can so it can start working properly, because the '02 sensor doesn't work accurately until it's up to temperature. Some of them, I'm not sure on the degree, some of them get really hot, 500 degrees or something. I'm not 100% sure on that, it doesn't matter. But so the elements in them mess up, or wires get burnt on exhaust. I've seen all kinds of stuff. Fuses blow, but there's usually a reason why the fuse blows. So let me show you the code real quick. So the code is a P0135 '02 heater circuit, bank 1, sensor 1. This is my test light going to the '02 sensor. Actually, I'm plugged into the '02 harness on the harness side right here. It should apply power down to the '02 sensor, but I simply just hooked a light up to it to see if it's receiving power. I'll show you that how on a wiring diagram too real quick. So here's the wiring diagram. I'm plugged into these two wires here, and here, but actually I'm on the plug, so I'm plugged in here and here. So this is just a simple heater circuit, like in a hot water tank or in an oven or a stove top. So when power is applied, or ground is applied to this wire, because this is a constant power all the time, as you can see there's a fuse there. So when ground is applied to this wire from the computer, this heats up and heats the oxygen sensor up. So basically I just have a light plugged in just to see if I have control from the computer. So I'll start the car up and that should light up. Okay, as you can see, the light came on, and we know that the circuit is good all the way up to the '02 sensor. So what we want to do next is just simply do a continuity test or an ohm test through the '02 sensor. That way we know that the wire's not, or the sensor heating element is not broken on the inside. So let's do that real quick. Okay, you can't really see this, but these two wires here are hooked up to the '02 sensor, and I have it running to my meter. And if I turn my meter on ohms, you can see it says open. That means it's open, there's no continuity. So that tells me that the '02 heater circuit is open. Just to be clear, this heater circuit from here to here has an open in it. So that has a faulty '02 sensor. Now I already have another '02 sensor here. A Denso is a good brand. I always try to get name brand parts. And we'll test the continuity or the ohms of this heater circuit just to be extra careful to make sure that this one works. The continuity is good in this one, which I imagine it is, it's new. Okay, here's the new '02 sensor. And when you have two of the same colors on the aftermarket plugs, that'll be your heater circuit. So it'll be these two black ones. So let's probe into here. Yep, and as you can see, we have about 16 ohms, which is pretty normal for a heater circuit. So we've confirmed that that one is open and this one isn't. So let's put it on. We should be good to go. Okay, I got the old O2 heater out, or the old O2 sensor out, and we'll check the heater circuit. That thing was a pain to get out. There's just not much room on the 3.4 Monte Carlos on that back bank. Yep, open line. So now we're being extra careful, and I like that. Okay, I got the O2 sensor in. It picked up the auto VIN. Right here I'm just showing the O2 sensor and how it operates. This has nothing to do with the way the heater circuit actually works. So if you flutter it, it should go rich. See him going rich? You flutter the gas. That's just me barely going like this. You should see it go rich. And then if you rev it up and then let off the gas, it should drop length. Oh, they're working great. Well, that's it. Just a little short video on O2 heater circuits. These are generally the same on most vehicles. Some of the later model, which is the newer vehicles, sometimes the AF sensors actually operate in the opposite way, but it's really fun. It's really cool to learn. And if you all want to learn more, just keep watching, or get on the internet and read and then watch videos. That's what I did. I just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it, and I really enjoy it. But anyway, I really appreciate y'all watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. And let's make sure there's no codes. No codes present.